Well, it's another dark and stormy day in Vancouver. All the more reason to have a Toyota RAV4 at my disposal, and in particular, the RAV4 Prime, a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. Is it the best of both worlds? Get in, let's find out. It's time for Family Wheels. Family Wheels is charged up by your likes. They help spread the word. So plug in and give this review a like. While you're doing that, subscribe and click the little bell to be notified when a review is published. Thanks. The Prime comes with an 18.1 kilowatt hour battery, and that helps you get 68 kilometers of all electric range. That's 42 miles, and that's plenty for most people's daily commutes you want to plug in at night. There's one aspect of electric cars and plug-in hybrid electric vehicles that I don't think is promoted enough by manufacturers, and that is the quiet. When you're using the EV only aspect of your PHEV, you get full electric car quiet, and that is something that has a value. This is one of my favorite neighborhood roads for picking up road noise because there's a fair bit of patching, not a lot of bumps. And while its ability to damp that road noise isn't perfect, it's not like six-figure car level, it is very good. Now here's a warning. If you drive an electric vehicle or even a plug-in hybrid electric like this, you do get used to the quiet. So now we're back into regular hybrid mode, and on comes the engine sound, and it seems a little foreign, when in fact it's just a regular four-cylinder engine. In this case, 2.5 liter naturally aspirated, non-turbo. Even if you're in the EV mode, that is, you can set it to use electricity as much as possible. If you mat it, you'll still get the engine kicking in because the system thinks you're demanding maximum power for one reason or another. Just like that. Now, people don't use the word handling in connection to the RAV4 very often, if at all. But it's just fine. Because this is all-wheel drive and it has 302 horsepower, you can have a decent amount of fun in the RAV4 Prime. We're in regular hybrid mode and heading out on the highway. Once you're up to cruising speed, it's a nice, quiet, modern, compact SUV ride. Let's check the brakes. That's excellent. Really well modulated, nice, even braking. The pedal is not too soft, as you sometimes get with hybrids. So I'm really pleased with the braking here on the RAV4. And this is on quite a wet road as well. Let's test one aspect of the RAV4 Prime's ride, taking it over our neighborhood bumpy road. Potholes, patches, speed bumps, got the works here. It's a very good ride over a rough surface like this. Due to its large battery, the Prime has somewhat less cargo space than other RAV4s, 110 liters, 3.9 cubic feet less with the rear seats up, or 190 liters, 6.7 cubic feet less when they're folded, but it still has plenty of room for stuff. The RAV4 Prime passes the Family Wheels child seat test, but only just. Behind me, the kind of seat that takes up the most room, rear facing. Up front, well, I'm 5 feet 11 inches tall, 180 centimeters, and there's just enough room between my knees and the glove box door. Of course, if you've got any kind of a forward-facing child seat here in the back, you're going to have a lot more room up front. Now, I've taken the front passenger seat and adjusted it for myself with a lot more legroom, and here in the back, I've still got lots of legroom, so big plus there for the RAV4 Prime. At this spec, we have tons of luxuries in this vehicle, including for folks in the rear seat. We've got heated rear seats, 2 USB-C ports, and a panoramic moonroof, a 2-section one. There's a bewildering array of trims for the RAV4. I counted 9 on the Canadian website. In the US, 9 hybrid variations. So you're on your own for figuring all those out. However, here at the Prime level, which is the top of the pile, we have just two, the SE and the XSE. This is the XSE, so it's a full load. And in addition to that, it's got in Canada, $5,390 package of options. But let's talk about the differences between the XE and the XSE. The XSE has this lovely simulated leather upholstery, I'll call it Softex, heated rear seats. The digital mirror, you can convert it from a regular mirror and flick of the switch and it's actually a camera with a wide angle to it. I'm not crazy about those, but a 12.3-inch display as opposed to the 7-inch display on lesser models. Wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, and wireless charging. All works fine. 5 USBs here, one of them Type A, the rest are Type C, 2 in here and 2 in the back, so there's plenty of connections, especially considering you've got wireless Apple CarPlay in the first place, so a lot of folks can charge their devices here in the RAV4 Prime. The XSE has a heated steering wheel as well as a sunroof. Now, when we get what they call the technology package, that $5,000 and change one that I just mentioned, we get the panoramic moonroof. Tailgate can be opened by a kick underneath. It's got a sensor there. JBL sound, heated and ventilated front seats. That's a nice luxury touch. Excellent head-up display. 360-degree cameras. Also with the technology package, we get a 120-volt 3-prong outlet in the back. The switch for it is up here. Getting back to the range issue, 68 kilometers of EV range, 42 miles. But if yours is a longer commute, then I would recommend you get just a regular RAV4 Hybrid. That's going to be saving you fuel all the time, and you're not going to worry about charging it, and you're not going to be paying extra for the PHEV. I think the Toyota RAV4 Prime is one of the best implementations of this best of both worlds concept, the plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, especially with this fancy trim package we have here. But what do you think? Leave a comment. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, and thanks for subscribing. I'm Richard Detman, and I'll see you next time on Family Wheels.